we're about to go live with the virtual program, so if I could ask for some quiet as we are ready to get going in just 30 seconds probably. Welcome everyone to Zoobilation 2021. It's here, it's happening this year. You know we weren't able to do Zoobilation last year, and we're doing it a little differently this year. With COVID restrictions lifting, we were able to have a few people here tonight as a live audience for my co-host and I to interact with, which is great. But a lot of you are watching from home tonight. Thank you so much for your support and for being here. I'm Pamela Reed-Sanchez. I'm the CEO and president of the Seneca Park Zoo Society, and we're just so thrilled to have you here tonight for what is the biggest fundraiser we do every year for the Zoo Society to support our education and outreach efforts. So I want to say a special thank you to a couple of our premier sponsors at $10,000. Len and Lori Bear, thank you so much. CPL Architects and Planners, yes. And Stiefel Investments, the Brown Group, so grateful for your support. I have a special co-host with me here tonight, Joanne Brokaw, local author, improv extraordinaire. I'm so excited to have you here with us tonight.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really excited to be out in public again after a year, just like in my house in my pajamas. I got to put clothes on, yay! We are going to be having a lot of fun tonight, some here in person, but for everyone at home, you are integral to everything that we do tonight. And so what we're really encouraging you to do is to post pictures of yourself on Facebook and hashtag Zoobilation. Take pictures of whatever you're eating. Maybe you're sipping your cocktail or you're lounging by your pool, whatever it is. You're not in the windstorm that we're having right now, and we want to see all of it. Now, Pamela, I have to be honest, I was disappointed. I thought that we were going to have an auction where everyone was going to be raising paddles, and I was going to see people bidding, and there was going to be wars, and I found out that's not how it's going to work.
No, we're not. And we'll tell you more about how to participate tonight. There are live auctions that are open only for tonight until 6:50, so you don't want to miss that chance. You don't have to wait for us to announce them. They are live right now. So we will be talking about them, but go ahead, bid early, bid often. The silent auction is open till tomorrow at 6. But let's talk a little bit about what you're supporting and why we're here. This is, as I said, the biggest fundraiser that we do every year for the Zoo Society, and it supports all of the amazing education and outreach programs that we do, teaching people to be environmental stewards and really care about nature. But I think this video will probably say it best.
We are a conservation organization working to change human behavior for the good of all species and our Earth. Seneca Park Zoo inspires our community to connect with, care for, and conserve wildlife and wild places. Mission drives everything we do. To be an inspiration for our community is a lofty goal. It requires engaging people wherever they are, whatever their needs in our mission. When we refer to our community, we mean not only the 400,000 guests we serve annually on site, but everyone in our region. We believe environmental conservation cannot belong to a subset of people, but to all. To accomplish our mission, the Zoo Society operates education, outreach, and conservation action programs that reach all segments of our community. These programs go beyond traditional camps and school field trips. They include a STEAM-based inquiry and team volunteer programs. Programs that connect vulnerable populations to nature through native pollinator gardens that beautify vacant lots and restore miles of native habitat. Programs that offer paid employment to urban youth, training them to be ambassadors for the environment, delivering urban ecology programs in their neighborhoods. Our community cleanups foster a love of nature and create environmental stewards. We need your support now, because conservation work never stops. Seneca Park Zoo. Connect, care, conserve.
So that's just a taste of what your support tonight helps make happen in our community on-site through programs for people of all ages, pre-K through seniors, and off-site out in the community and virtually as well. So we really are grateful for your support. And back to this phone, I don't see a lot of people with your smartphones out here in the crowd. I'm hoping you all have them at home or on your laptop, because you should be getting maybe some text saying you've been outbid. Oh, I just heard a little ring saying
I have
been
news. I've got news. I've got big news. So first, before we do that, on your smartphone, you'll be doing all of your bidding. Now, can I just tell you what you're actually doing tonight? I had to get a little clarity. Okay, we are gonna have silent auction. Those auction items are available. You can look at them right now on the site. Bidding on those is available until tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Now, we also have some live auction items too that are only available during this event. Bidding on those ends at 6:50 p.m. That's 44 minutes from now. So you want to make sure that you are checking that site. Now, you can also make cash donations, because we like just direct donations too, because every single thing you do helps support the zoo. Now, we have a very special match tonight. The Glover Krask Charitable Trust is making a dollar for dollar match up to $5,000, and Lee is keeping me updated on our thermometer tonight. We have $300 towards that match already, so you can make a direct donation just by simply hitting donate now. Do we want to look at the thermometer?
We got a ways to go, and we'd like you to help make that thermometer rise tonight. So that's part of your charge.
Now, some of the fun tonight is going to be that Pamela and I are up here, and we have a lot of people behind the scenes. So if you see people up here handing us stuff, just go with it. So they're updating everything that we can't see. For everyone at home, just remember that everything is on your smartphone, and you can bid, and also make sure you're posting selfies. We want to see what you look like.
Hey, Joanne, let's start off with the live auction.
Oh, I'm ready.
With that
no, I'm ready.
mystery that we
I'm
have?
ready.
Okay, all right,
I'm
go
all
ahead.
ready about this. Okay, I like a good mystery. When I was young, I wanted to be Nancy Drew, and so I'm going to have this moment now to present you with a mystery. Your first live auction item is a mystery item. We're going to give you some clues throughout the night, but here's the first one. It's bigger than a go-kart, it's smaller than a school bus, and it's going to make 25 people very, very happy.
Maybe sweetly satisfied, you might say.
Yes, definitely sweetly satisfied. Now, if you like a little thrill, but maybe bidding on a mystery item isn't your thing, how about a nice, exhilarating, silent auction item? This item you have until tomorrow night at 6 p.m. to bid on, and it is a tandem jump thanks to Skydive of the Finger Lakes. I mean, it's just excitement all around tonight.
Yeah, that's a little far up for me. I don't know about the skydiving for me.
I don't know.
But you know what else is way up in the air? Giraffes. So giraffe feeding is back at the zoo this summer. We weren't able to do it last year, but this year when you come Wednesdays through Sundays, you've got 2 chances a day to feed our giraffes. And you know, they're young giraffes. And so they took a year off, and they kind of needed a little cajoling and a little training. How do you train a giraffe, you might ask? Let's take a look.
We are training them for giraffe feeds, and we're really excited to be doing this again. It's been 2 years, and I think they missed it. I know we did. That's one of the things actually that will help us to train these guys, is to get them desensitized to a lot of different things. We were standing on our knees when we were training them at first, just to simulate a small child or a short child. And so they have to get used to a lot of different environments and different people coming up and feeding them. So you can see right now all 3 of them are very, very participating with us. We had to put a bumper bar in because Parker had a growth spurt last year, and he's over 14 feet tall now. Cameron, it's time to take your picture, okay?
Time for your close-up, baby.
Thanks for your close-up, babe.
You want to see their purple customs?
Okay, all right, we're going to use the hand sanitizer first. Your hands are dry before we give you the romaine. But they're all still very young, and we're hoping in a couple of years we'll have a giraffe breeding program. So in the meantime, we can keep them socialized and keep them busy and active by providing them with a lot of different enrichment and a lot of different trainings that we're doing with them to help them participate in their own care.
One at a time.
As part of preparation for this, I got to come to the zoo, and Pamela's like, I just learned so much, but I got to feed the giraffes last week, which is such an amazing experience. It was just incredible. Lots of fun. So if you have not done that, please make sure that you do.
It's a very special experience, and you know, the animals here are ambassadors for their counterparts in nature. There are only 35,000 Maasai giraffe left in nature, and so when people come here, they get to meet them, and we hope fall in love and want to act on behalf of them.
We just get distracted.
I know, I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I know,
a
like it's
squirrel or
shiny.
something.
It's like
One of the other things that we do is we raise money to support these species in nature. In East Africa, we have raised tens of thousands of dollars and granted funds to the Giraffe Conservation Foundation, to Africa Parks, and a number of other organizations working in East Africa to make sure that these animals are around for our lifetime and our children's and grandchildren's lifetime and beyond. So thank you. That's part of what you support by being here tonight. And remember, every gift does count, and that straight donation is being matched 1-to-1 by the Glover Krask Charitable Trust.
Yes.
So, and what is your...
Oh, well, I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay, all right.
I want to just mention one other
Called
thing.
improv.
I know. The thing that I really have loved about learning here is that when I've come to the zoo, I also find something I can take home with me. For me, it was a pollinator garden. I learned, I went through the pollinator garden, and I was like, I can do this in my backyard, and that was great. And so your gift of $500 can help restore 100 feet of natural pollinator habitat, because Seneca Park Zoo does things in the community, which I did not really.
We do. You know, we started that program probably 15, 20 years ago with small pocket butterfly gardens, and now we're restoring acres upon acres with native seeds so that the native monarchs, which are really becoming more and more endangered, they're down 80% in the last generation. So we plant native milkweed and we plant native pollinators so that the bees can be back. You know, agriculture is so important, and anyone who's drinking a glass of wine, I'm sure appreciates the role of pollinators. So that's part of what we do, is we make sure that we are restoring native pollinator habitat. And again, that's one of the things that your support tonight can help.
Yes, and so we also want to thank, we're talking about people here drinking wine, you at home. If you're imbibing a little bit, please take a selfie and show us. And as a matter of fact, I just feel like Pamela and I need to make sure that we mark this occasion with a selfie for ourselves. Oop.
I feel like Ellen.
Now wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, y'all. You think you're getting off? Okay, everybody smile. Great. How fun. Hashtag Zoobilation. Take pictures even while you're sitting here, while you're at home. I do have some great news that the mystery item has sold already, that quickly. I feel like
more mystery?
I'm going to keep, no, it's a mystery. I'm not telling yet. I'm like, you don't even know what you bought yet, and you're not going to find out till this whole thing is over. You think you were going to get off that easily? Plus, we made some really good jokes, and I'm not going to let them go to waste. But just because that's gone doesn't mean there are other amazing live auction items here, and we'll talk about them in a minute. But first, I want to talk about my favorite animal at the zoo, the otter.
Ah, okay. Well, sorry. another live auction item has sold, so we'll tell you more about
You want
that,
me to take that one?
in a bit. No, I got
Okay.
it. I got it. We're good. So you were going to start talking about otters.
Otters,
weren't
because you know what my favorite thing to do is come to the zoo, and I'm an improviser, and so I'm all about play, and just going to the otter enclosure and just sitting there and watching the freedom that they are just playing with abandon. It's just so amazing. So I want to learn a little more about them.
All right. Well, let's show you a little more about them.
I'm zookeeper Katina Wright. I've been working at the zoo for 16 years, and I work mostly with the otters, the birds, and the reptiles here at the zoo. We have 2 otters here at the zoo. We have Ashki, who's 5 years old. She's our female. And we have Sailor, who's 14. And I just gave them some enrichment. What they got today was they got their diet in an ice block. I put 2 ice blocks out, and it had their diet, which is sardines, and I also threw some scallops and some clams in there. And they also have a tub of ice, which it's kind of used like a ball pit. And I put some yummy treats in there. They got some crayfish, some more clams and scallops were in there. And what that does is just, they have to use their senses and try to manipulate the ice. use their teeth and claws on the ice blocks to break out the food from the ice, and then just kind of use their paws and manipulate the ice in the tub to find all the goodies that are in there. Here in North America, there are two species of otters. We have the sea otter, which is around the Pacific coast, not in Hawaii, just out through Canada and the US. And also in Canada and the US, we have the North American river otter, which is mostly found around the eastern and western coasts and all throughout Canada. We actually have wild otters right around us too. You can find them in the Genesee River even.
Talking about the otters being local again because they were gone. North American river otters were extirpated. That means regionally extinct. That's a word I trip over every time I say it, and I'm very proud of myself for saying it correctly right now. Don't ask me to say it again. They were regionally extinct.
Say it again. Please say it again.
Extirpated. Ooh. That's worth a donation from somebody out there, I'm sure.
Donate now. That donate now button on your app.
And one of the things that we want to make sure people know is that there's habitat loss, not just in Africa and Madagascar and South America, but right here in our region. And that it takes all of us acting on behalf of wildlife to bring it back, whether it's the North American river otter or the lake sturgeon or the monarch butterfly. I got that lake sturgeon in there for you, Jeff Wyatt. That's worth the donation, right? Yes. Okay.
Oh.
But there is habitat loss in Africa too, so that makes me think of
our live auction item.
Yes.
So we've got a couple really lovely auction items here. I'd like to tell you about our first live auction item of this little segment. It is a Zulu Nyala, and I'm gonna someone gave me a lovely brochure if you want to look at this afterwards. It's amazing. It's a photo safari for two to South Africa, where you'll spend 6 nights at either the Tented Safari Lodge or Heritage Safari Lodge. You'll enjoy 3 meals and 2 game drives a day. This is a truly breathtaking experience in one of Africa's richest conservation areas. Now, I know with COVID, it's kind of hard to think about planning that far ahead. The good news is that you have until June of 2024 to schedule this trip. Yeah, so, I heard some, wait, do you mind to pause for a moment so you can make your bid? Okay.
You've only got 33 minutes left to bid on these live auction items.
Now, another live auction item, if you are not really interested in leaving the country, we have a trip to Orlando. It's 10 days at a vacation rental house, 3 miles from Walt Disney World. It's the vacation rental has 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and an in-ground pool. I might just move there myself. The home is called Sunrise Cottage, managed by Heron Holiday Homes. It's close to all the attractions, shopping, and more. And it comes with $500 in cash to help pay for your airfare, or if you want to get groceries and cook in, which you might want to do
or pay after Disney tickets.
After the silent auction item, which is, I'm a terrible cook. Can we just say that out loud? I'm very bad. But you can bid on this silent auction item to learn how to make real Italian style Sunday sauce in a virtual cooking class with Polly Guglielmo. It comes with gift baskets of famous Guglielmo sauce and swag. I said that 3 times. That's 3 donations that you have to make because I got that mouthful. Now remember, all the silent auction items, you have until 6 p.m. tomorrow night to bid. The live auction items, which would be the trip to Orlando and the trip to South Africa, you have until, not a lot of time, 10 minutes till 7. Now, I'm supposed to give you a reminder to bid on the mystery item, but that's been sold. So I would like to say, if you were going to bid on it, just go ahead and make a cash donation. That works still too. And I will just give you a hint because you still don't know what it is. If you ever watched Scooby-Doo and they had the mystery machine and all the bad guys in the end got their just desserts, and this, it's kind of like the mystery machine, only it's a good thing and everyone gets dessert. So if you bought that, you have no idea what it is, but trust me, it's good stuff.
So when you're bidding tonight and you're purchasing your silent auctions and bidding on live auctions or making your donations or your sponsorships tonight, your tickets, you are supporting Seneca Park Zoo Society, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. That means I have a board of directors that I report to, and my boss is in the room tonight. And I would like to ask Chris Stern, our board president, board chair, to come up and just say a little bit. I think he's going to grab a microphone.
Thank Thank you.
You can come on up and I'll step aside.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. It's nice to see everybody back here at the zoo. It's great.
It is.
It's nice to see familiar faces I haven't seen in a while. This event is near and dear to my heart. I've chaired it for 3 or 4 years now.
Yes, you have.
And quite honestly, it was nice to just show up today and did not have to do anything. But I know there's a lot of work that goes into this event every year. The planning starts last fall, and I'm sure planning the event in a regular year is difficult, and planning the event when you don't know how many people can show up or whether it's going to be online or whether it's going to be in person, I'm sure was challenging. So there's a lot of people that put a lot of work into it. Chuck and your team, thank you. Kim, thank you. And it's just nice to see everybody here. Thank you all for your support. Really appreciate it. Not having Zoobilation in person last year, obviously, as we've talked about, this is the biggest fundraiser we do. So everybody's support is greatly appreciated. And thank you. And I hope everybody enjoys the night and it's not raining. So that's a good start. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Chris. And we do look forward to being able to have everybody back on site next year and having a full Zoobilation. Thank you again to everyone who's watching at home and sticking with us. And hopefully you're enjoying your charcuterie plates and your drinks and enjoying time with each other. And know that we wish you were here and we expect to see you here next year. In the meantime, keep bidding and remember that your gift of any amount will be matched tonight.
Well, speaking of match, we now have $690 towards our match. So keep hitting that donate button.
You got a ways to go.
Yes, but thank you so much to the Glover Krask Charitable Trust for their dollar for dollar donation tonight. Up to $5,000. Like, y'all keep bidding, man. We got a long way to go. Now, one thing that is important to keep in mind, that a gift of any amount can do a ton of work. For example, a $300 gift could bring the Zoomobile out to the community. $250 can help us remove hundreds of pounds of trash from local parks and waterways. Again, that was something that when I started doing this, I didn't know this. And so I've learned so much while I was here that the zoo goes out into the community. I had no idea that happens.
We do. It's so important to get people out in nature, and there's wildness all around us. There's wildness whether you drive to it. I spent the morning out in Nawaka Creek looking at some beautiful birds out there, indigo buntings, but I also come here and I see Baltimore orioles, but I also was downtown the other night and there was a purple finch and a peregrine falcon. There is nature all around us, and we just need to know how to understand what's there and nurture it so that it will continue to be there. So urban ecology is really important to us, getting out in the community, starting young with people. Our Urban Ecology Workforce Development Program takes people out into the community and has young people act as ambassadors for nature for younger people. And we also do nature hikes that are free to the public and community cleanups. And the demand for those programs has really grown during COVID. People want to get out and they want to start making a difference. So those programs fill up quickly. And your support helps make those happen free to the public.
Yes. And that's a good time to thank some of our sponsors for all of your very generous support. Hamilton Stern Construction, Crosby Brownlee, UA Local 13 Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and Service Techs, Catenary Construction, and Blown Mechanical Contractors. Again, thank you so much for your generous support. Another generous supporter, I like the live auction because we're getting a little excitement here. We have a bid up to $5,250 right now on the South Africa trip. Do I say her name? Up 500.
500.
It's y'all. It's just ticking up and ticking up. So get
That's
those phones out,
wonderful.
Christy. I'm not even gonna say name because it's not that anymore. So if you bid on that, you better just keep checking.
Oh, and we're up to 1,340 towards the match. So that's 2,680 with the match.
Everyone
Please
at home,
keep that thermometer moving.
And everyone at home, I want to thank you very much. It's easy for us to be here in person and see some faces, but you are integral to this too. And so thank you so much for all of your generous support, for participating with us. Put some photos on Facebook. I'm going to try and check Facebook on our next video so we can see and do some picture shout outs. But you know, one thing that I've been really enjoying here is nature. I mean, there's just nature everywhere, Pamela. And one other place we can have some nature. Is anybody interested in a little trip to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? We have another live auction item. And again, remember, you have until 10 minutes till 7. We're counting down from a clock here. I have to count backwards and take away 10. It's math. I don't do it. So you check your watches. It's 7 nights in beautiful Cabo. You'll stay at the exclusive Grand Salmar at Rancho San Lucas Resort Golf and Spa. The condo sleeps 8, so you have plenty of room to bring friends and family with you. And if you don't have 7 friends, my schedule is very flexible.
Mine too. Mine too.
Now our next silent auction item, again, this is, you have till tomorrow night at 6 o'clock to bid. If you don't want to go to Mexico, you can pamper yourself at home with an escape spa package for two at Ape and Canary at the Strath Allen. Now remember, you have till tomorrow till 6 o'clock for this. And the mystery, I mean, it was such a sweet deal. I had a good joke, but it's all done.
Sorry, Nutty Buddy.
Sorry, Nutty Buddy.
And just a reminder of what you're supporting tonight with your bids and your donations. We do have education programs for people of all ages, our Kinder Zoo programs, our Book and Beast. Our zoo teens will be back, our zoo volunteers, teen volunteers will be back on site in just a little bit, just next month. It's so exciting to be able to have people back. Our zoo camps you're supporting. All of those things would not be possible without the support of the public, and we're so grateful for all that you do. And you know, during COVID, we also found that virtual programs are working. Schools are using our services, thousands of school kids. We also started programs for adults like Wild About Trivia, that's once a month. And we have a book discussion group called Pages with Purpose. Again, those things are free too as well. So well, not Wild About Trivia, that's a small fundraiser. But
one of the virtual programs that I got to participate in was delightful. If you came here on Zubu this year, I was the granny at the end of all of the questions. And I learned so much. And one thing I really learned about that was great is that there's ghosts. Did you know there's ghosts right here at the zoo? They're in a little enclosure.
Little ghost cats. Our snow leopards. Our snow leopards are crowd favorites. And you know, that habitat opened in 2018. It's brand new, and it's really pivotal, and it kind of shows you where the zoo is going with the new habitats, as well as this beautiful Animals of the Savannah expansion. But Tamila and Kaba are really among the most favorite of our animals here. So we thought we'd give you a little glimpse at Kaba and Tamila, our snow leopards.
Hi, my name is Annie Wheeler, and we're here today talking about our snow leopards. So we have 3 snow leopards here at our zoo. We have our male named Kaba, who's 11 years old, and he came to us from the Cape May Zoo in New Jersey. We also have Tamila, who's our female, who's 5 years old, and she came to us from the Metro Richmond Zoo in Virginia. We also have a cub who was born here on April 16th of this year. Kaba and Tamila came to us as part of the Species Survival Plan, or SSP. This is a program across AZA-accredited zoos that ensures a healthy, genetically diverse population of zoo animals, which supports the long-term survival of these species. There are nearly 500 different species that are part of the SSP program. Snow leopards are extremely well adapted for life in the Himalaya mountains, and they are excellent hunters. However, there may be as few as 4,000 snow leopards left in their natural range, and they're facing many threats including poaching, habitat loss, and conflict with herders. Seneca Park Zoo partners with the Snow Leopard Trust, who works together with local governments, conservationists, and communities in the 12 countries where snow leopards are found. Their programs help to ensure the livelihoods of local community members while also protecting the snow leopards in their range.
I have no idea what that says.
Snow Leopard Trust is one of our great partners. We've been able to grant them many thousands of dollars over the years. And one of the things that we support with our program there is the camera trap program and collaring program that has helped the folks with Snow Leopard Trust understand actually what the real range of the snow leopards are and how long a cub will stay with its mother. And there's so much, and how many snow leopards there actually are. There's so much that these camera trap programs teach us about any species, including what's here in our own backyard. And we're part of the Urban Wildlife Information Network. We put camera traps out in public urban spaces from the lake down to Avon, and we look and see what's happening and what we're sharing space with. And you know where the most popular spot is? The most popular is probably not the right word. The most active spot. There you go. Mount Hope Cemetery. Who knew? There's fox, there's possum, there's flying squirrels, there's palm warblers, all kinds of things. And again, that's a program that you help support by your donations and contributions tonight. And there is a silent auction item. If you'd like to learn what's happening in your own backyard, we can make that happen for you. And we'll bring our camera traps to your house, install them for 2 weeks, and then look through the images with you and help upload them to iNaturalist if that's what you like. Learn how to be a citizen science with us. So we're getting a lot of notes here.
Yeah, I want to just take a minute and kind of catch us up. At home, I feel like Miss Rita. Is anybody here old enough to remember who Miss Rita was? Okay.
Yep. She never said my name.
Vanessa Lee and Dan Leonard. Oh man, I just Leonhardt. I'm so sorry. Vanessa and Dan, I'm watching you guys and the party you're having. You've got some snacks, you got some wine, there's crackers and cheese and fruit. I mean, they are doing it up there. If you are doing it up at home, please post your selfies and hashtag Zoobilation, and I'm going to try to keep going. But Dan and Vanessa, if you want to just text me your address, I'll be over for some snacks later. That would be great.
So our latest count on towards the match, we are at $2,590. We are getting there. We are halfway there.
Yes.
And we're about halfway through our program, which means we only have about 19 minutes left of our live auction. And how are we doing on bids for our photo safari? 7250. Yes, thank you, everyone. And how about that Cabo trip, Lee? How are we doing there? Uh-oh. 4,500. Thank you so much.
Yes,
whoever, if you're here or at home and you're bidding on that, thank you so much. We are running out of daylight on this, so please keep those bids coming.
Now, Pamela.
Yes?
I hear you have another special guest for us.
I do have another special guest. And he's the newest member of our team here at the zoo. He is the new director of Seneca Park Zoo, Steve Lacey. Will you please come up and say hello? We need a microphone for Steve.
Hi.
Thanks, Lee.
Is this on? Check. There it is. There it is.
I'm going to step aside.
Well, hello, everybody. Yes, I haven't been here very long, but some of the things I've learned whilst I have been here is how great of a partner the Seneca Park Zoo Society has been. So
Thank you.
It's very wonderful to be here with all of you as well. Some kindred spirits, some folks who love the community, love the zoo, and love to support the zoo. So I just wanted to thank all of you for being here, for bidding, and helping the Seneca Park Zoo Society and the Seneca Park Zoo and all that we do. So thank you very much. The community thanks you, the animals thank you, and I thank you.
And I'm not going to let you get away yet. Don't go yet, because
No. So
you've got a few more minutes to bid on this one.
Our next live auction item is a private tour and lunch for 6 people with Steve Lacey. He's going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour, and then he's going to treat you for lunch. Is that good? Did you know you were doing that?
Right.
Yeah, corn dogs are. Hey, we're at the zoo, right? Like I would take some popcorn. I'll take some. Yeah.
It's sold to Len
it's
Bear. Thank you,
you
Len.
very
I know
much.
you're
Thank
watching
you, Len.
from home.
Thank you,
So
Lori.
grateful for
Thank
all of your support. You want to sell another one? We could do another right there.
You want to do another one?
All right.
Great, we'll do another one. I love the fluidity of this. Like we're just making stuff up on the fly, and we're saying like we're going to offer this, we're going to offer that. Hit that donate button, and don't forget to go back to the app and bid on all your items. Live auction items are available for about 16 more minutes, if my math is correct. Silent auction items are available until tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And the Mystery item again is sold. Oh gosh, I wish it was so good. It was like a double scoop of salted caramel ice cream and a gluten-free waffle cone with chocolate sprinkles. Oh man.
Thank you all again.
Good.
Thanks, Steve. Wow. So I hope everybody's having fun at home and here as well. Again, I hate to keep saying this, but your gifts really matter tonight. You're really supporting everything that we do here with our education and outreach programs and promoting the zoo. So please don't be shy. And if you've missed out on your chance to get a silent auction item, if you've gotten outbid, or if that live auction item slipped out of your grasp, think about how much you were willing to pay for that. And then think about making a contribution in that amount. We need your support, and we're really grateful for it. So.
And let's take a moment to thank some of our sponsors, our $10,000 sponsors, Len and Lori Bear, who we've heard their name a few times tonight. Thank you so much. CPL Architects and Planners, and Stiefel Investments, the Brown Group. Thank you all so much for your generous support.
You know, a gift of just $100 can help us with one of the community cleanups that we organize. And last year, we cleaned up close to 2,000 pounds of trash. That's about what we do every year since we started the program. And if you'd like us to organize one in your neighborhood for your favorite park, your favorite beach, let us know. Join us out there. We'd love to help you do that. One of the things that our naturalists love doing, and you can help support that. And look at this. Look at this number that was just handed to me. We are at
we're more than halfway there.
We're at 5,590.
Yeah, we're there.
But I don't want you to stop giving.
Stop.
I might not have shared that yet. It's called improv.
It's too exciting. It's so exciting. Can I just tell you what? I love being here with you. I love being here with everyone at home. This is really exciting to be part of the zoo, to be part of just, I don't know, just like being in a community and learning about conservation and learning how I can be part of that community just on my own as just a regular old person. Well, as regular as I can be. I don't know.
You know, I really want to say a special thank you too tonight to, as we emerge from the pandemic, and our theme tonight was emerge. First of all, thank you to TC Pellet for the design work on this year's Zoobilation, really wonderful. But that silent auction would not be possible without hundreds of companies who have had a rough year and still decided to be generous enough to help us with our auction tonight. And we are so grateful to each and every auction donor, silent and live. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's really remarkable the number of people that step forward and donors that we've never had before, like Ruby Gordon. If you need some furniture, now's your chance. Support the zoo and get some furniture. Lots of great items, and I hope people will take the time to go through that list and think about who supported the zoo by making that contribution, and think about supporting them after this as well. Ape and Canary, I know you mentioned them before, but just so many wonderful, wonderful donors. And a special thank you too to the committee members who made this happen. You know, Chris talked earlier about he's been Zoobilation chair. We didn't really have a Zoobilation chair this year because we didn't know what the chair would be chairing. We didn't know whether we'd be able to have people on site or strictly virtual. But there was a group of people who were really working hard to make this happen. And a number of them are here tonight, a number of them are watching from home. Zoobilation Committee, thank you so very much for all of your efforts. It's made a difference.
So I want to just let you know that if you're thinking about the Orlando trip, the bids are, like, we could use some more bids. So now's your chance. I mean, 10 days, that's what I said, 10 days in Orlando. It's like, take the kids before school starts. Right? Go have a lovely vacation at Disney World. So that bid is open. And I feel like we're getting close to revealing the mystery item. Like, we've just kept...
I think with only a few minutes left to go in the live auction.
Yeah. Okay. The mystery item. Does anybody want to guess what it is? Like, just take a second, shout it out. 1, 2, 3. It's an ice cream. It's Lugia's ice cream truck will come to your house or business and bring ice cream for 25 people. So whoever bid this, you are going to be the most popular person at your office or in your neighborhood or at a party or whatever. Oh, Carolyn Fisher. Carolyn Fisher. If you know Carolyn Fisher, she's got ice cream for 25 people.
Maybe she'd rather people not know she's got the ice cream
Thank
for
you,
25
Carolyn, for your
people.
generous donation. This is a really fun thing, yeah.
You know, we said at the beginning that this is not a traditional auction. Normally we would have the Bermuda Mavericks here. Many of you know them from previous years. They will be back next year, so long as we're back with Zoobilation. And they'd be pushing you for a specific item, live auction item. We don't have that ability to do that because it's virtual, but please, please keep those bids coming.
Now, if you have purchased and won a live auction item, you will be contacted in the next week to about how you can claim that or pick that up. And silent auction items are still available till 6 p.m. So don't like rest on your laurels here, folks. You can still keep bidding until 6 o'clock tomorrow. And as always, you can still make a cash donation. Just hit that donate now button.
Yeah,
because
and
that
just a
donation,
reminder, you
yeah.
know, of what you're doing when you support the Zoo Society. You're supporting the next generation of conservationists, and we need more and more people to be supporting conservation and being environmental stewards. So please don't be shy. Your gift can help give a classroom a virtual program led by a zoo naturalist. You can help restore native pollinator habitat. There's so much that we're doing with your funds. We make them stretch a really long ways. So please don't be shy. There's so many great things happening at the zoo too. You know, I mentioned, if you haven't been here in a few years, I know I was talking to a guest earlier who has not seen the Animals of the Savannah expansion yet. Come visit us, come see what your zoo is doing, because it is truly remarkable how we have grown and expanded. If you come this summer, you'll see construction underway for a new trailside cafe, a really wonderful food service area that's kind of a contemporary dining hall and event space that will open in the spring of 2022. And yes, the nature playground at the front is still there, but soon, I can't define soon for you, but we are working towards designing and creating a completely new experience for this region as to what a zoo can be, with a new welcome center, a new conservation resource center, and a tropics complex bringing back Bornean orangutans and Madagascar, number of lemur species. All of that is made possible by you here, because the Zoo Society is committed to raising funds that are needed to make those things happen. So thank you again. Oh, we've got another late breaking item. There's whispering.
Oh no, I'm just asking, let's just face, Lee is like running the show over here. Thank you, Lee. He's gonna give us some updates on some of these auction items, but there's 10 minutes left to bid on the live auction. For example, the Orlando trip. We had the $800 for Orlando. Come on, y'all. Yeah, you can keep that one going. And $5,000 for Cabo. And everything else is sold? I feel so efficient tonight and so successful. 775 for the photo safari. Yeah, I have a friend who actually did this trip, and she said it was absolutely amazing. So, yeah. So there's 10 minutes left on the live auction. I was telling Pamela while we were prepping for this that I grew up here, and if you grew up in the area, you remember what the Seneca Park Zoo used to look like when we were children. And just having been able to watch this transformation and to see that all of these animals are here for education and conservation, and just to be part of this is really amazing. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, the future is really unlimited. Thanks to all of you. And I'm looking out and I'm seeing some other familiar faces. The trustees of the Seneca Park Zoo Society, I am so grateful. I could not ask for a better group of bosses. I've got some veteran trustees and some brand new trustees here, and these people volunteer their time and their talent and their treasure to help make it all happen and provide a wonderful sounding board, and just could not do it without them. So, and of course the staff of the Zoo Society and the zoo, there's just so many people to thank. So many people are involved in making a night like this happen and come off like this.
Yes.
So we've got 7 minutes left for bidding for the live.
I have a really exciting announcement. So far in total bids between your auction items, you have raised $41,000. $275 to be exact. $41,000. Thank you so much for your generosity.
That's bidding only?
These are just
That's bidding only. That doesn't
bid.
count the donations that have been made,
Right.
which is an additional $10,000, including the match.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you
So-
to everyone at home who's watching virtually. I know it's kind of hard. We're here, but you are integral to everything that's happening tonight, and everyone has been so incredibly generous. I'm super excited about this.
We're not done. We still
We are
have
not done.
time on that live auction. We've got to get those bids up.
6 more
Come
minutes.
on, a trip of a lifetime, several trips of a lifetime, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
how many people could go on that Cabo trip? 8.
I'm gonna. I
Well,
was
7
so
plus
organized,
8.
you guys, and now I'm not. All right, so let's see the trip to Cabo San Lucas, 7 nights at the Gran Salmar Rancho San Lucas Resort Golf and Spa. It sleeps 8, right? So someone back here is waving. Did you have a bid in on this and you don't want? No, let's make sure that, let's just like challenge this a little bit, okay? Yeah, let's just challenge that a little bit. I think that's a fun way to have ending the night. Now, don't forget about Orlando. 10 days at a vacation rental house. Take the kids, honestly. Go take a vacation right now. Get out. We've been cooped up for so long.
That Orlando house is 3 miles from
Disney World. It's
3 miles. I mean, you can practically walk there.
And I feel like someone over here has bid and is just wait. We're at $1,100.
You're supposed to want people to bid it up.
Yeah. Now, I don't want you to not have this trip with your kids, but you know, if so this is, I don't know how many people this sleeps, but I'm also very flexible on my vacation schedule. What's up? 5250 on Cabo.
You know, again, it sleeps 8 people.
Yes, 8.
But it doesn't have to. It could be 2 couples that just want to not even see each other while they're there.
That's very nice.
So maybe the Smiths and the Dobies could buy it together.
Or
just saying.
Listen, you know what else that would be? If it sleeps 8, that'd be a great like family reunion getaway. Like maybe go to Cabo for Christmas, right? Or Orlando before school starts. Let's see. How about our spa package at the Ape and Canary at Strathallan? If you're gonna pamper yourself, Leah's furiously over there. Like, what am I looking at? Let's check. Come on. People are slowing down. Yo, there's 4 minutes left on live auction. 4 minutes. 4 minutes on the live auction. You have till tomorrow. Let's see. I don't know. Do you want to call out names? I feel like I've gone. How about lunch with Steve Lacey? We offered another one. No. It's 2 sold. 2 sold.
Thank
That's
you,
amazing.
Steve.
That's great.
Thank you.
Okay. So
all right,
while
we are down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. We're not closing out this program until the live auction closes.
This is amazing. This South Africa trip is amazing.
Yes. 7750 for the trip of a lifetime for 2 people.
Now, can I?
2 game drives a day. I think all the meals are included. That
3
is
meals
a
a day.
bargain.
Yeah.
And you don't need to use it until when in 2024?
You can wait till 2024 to schedule your
You've
trip.
got 3 years to schedule it.
Now, if you are at home right now,
You'll have paid it off before you go.
Remember, if you're at home, we have not forgotten you in the excitement here of trying to raise up the bids. Vanessa and Dan, y'all are the only ones who put the photos up here, so let's have some more pictures of what you're doing, what you're eating, sharing in the experience at home. We're really grateful because before everyone got here, the wind was blowing and like things were falling. And so I want to know what's happening where you are tonight.
I'm picturing people floating in their pool with a cocktail, maybe.
Yes, I keep hearing about this cocktail, and I'm hoping that we get to sample a little on the way when we're done.
You know what else I'd love? I'd love to have a total tally on the number. Oh, our thermometer we know is up to $6,490. Thank you so much, everyone. And again, if you were planning on buying a silent auction item and it slipped through your grasp a little higher than you wanted to bid, think about donating that amount to the Zoo Society. We could really use your support to support all of these programs you've been hearing about tonight.
And one of the silent auction items that I personally think is a lot of fun, I live in East Rochester, and in my little village backyard, which is about the size of this stage right here, I have come face to face with possum, raccoon, some like fat little beavery groundhog things. I've got there's deer, there's fox, there's so much happening in my yard, and you can get a wildlife cam to come and, I can't even imagine what's there when I'm not there. Skunks, it's crazy. That is a really great silent auction item to find out what's happening in your backyard. And the other is the nature hike with Dave Willis. He's amazing. If you've been to the zoo and you've ever had him explain to you anything about cockroaches was one day I think he was telling me about. Having a private tour with him, a nature hike would be fabulous. So don't forget, we have 1 minute on live auction items. Orlando's up to $1,250.
That is still a real bargain. We can push on that one.
Yes.
Somebody needs to go to Orlando.
And then our silent auction items you have till tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Virtual cooking class, tandem skydive.
Lots of photo sessions too. I noticed that a lot of people have
Yeah,
been
a lot
generous
of photo
with their
sessions.
time.
Yes.
Take advantage of that. There's some real deals on the silent auction right now.
Yes.
Cornell's gave a beautiful sterling silver charm that's of the globe, just beautiful. I know I got outbid on that already, so since I've been outbid, I want those bids to keep rising up on that one because it's out of my reach already. But there's lots of really wonderful things. Great creativity, some paintings.
Yes, I saw those.
A real variety. So please, please find something that you cannot live without or push that donate now. So we're down to 33 seconds on the live auction. Come on, now's your chance.
Okay.
These are bargains.
I feel like we're going to listen to
Absolute
Lee,
bargains.
like take it down.
Come on, I know you're watching at home. You've got it all loaded. You're waiting. You've got 15 seconds. Just go ahead and bid now. Oh,
So we're not going to announce who won these tonight, are we?
9, 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's going to Cabo?
And the live auction has completed. And with that, I think we can draw the program to a close. This has been such a fun night with all of you. Oh wait, we've got a slight breaking announcement.
Wait, what?
Yes, okay, I got it. Yeah.
That's
So I just want to take a moment. You know, we're not done raising money. You can donate, you can keep donating. You can keep bidding on the silent auction. The live auction is closed. But before tonight happened, a lot of people came through with sponsorships. They purchased tickets to enjoy the virtual program. They purchased the opportunity to be here tonight. And our total as I speak right now, that we have raised for Zoobilation is $142,395. So there's more to go. We want to keep pushing, but thank you so much. We really didn't know what would happen with this hybrid model. And I hope you've enjoyed the charcuterie and the drinks at home. I know Tom and Carolyn, if you're watching, I'm sorry that you ate your food a couple days early, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this tonight. And with that, Joanne, thank you as well.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. So we've emerged. Good night. Is this okay? For those of you who are here, if I could just have your attention. Everybody? Hello, 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 hello. You've all been very